Armed herders invade Benue community, kill 4 police officers. This happened yesterday, just close to Yelwata, where over 200 people were burnt alive. They say armed herders enter and they claim the life of 4 policemen. Now, the question is, after Tinubu visits, and after the chief of army staff, chief of this one, IG of police and everybody, they are still killing people in Benue State, where they don't even claim the life of 4 police officers. So when is he going to stop? If them going there has not put a stop to it, when is he going to stop? At this point, I would suggest that they should seek a better approach and another approach. They should really go deeper and to understand the problem that's really happening in Benue State. What is really the problem? Hear the both sides of the story to understand what really did happen. You cannot tackle a problem when you don't know what is happening. What led to that problem? Do you understand? You cannot tackle a problem. Just like say you dey sick, you don't know what they worry you. You go to take Panadol. Meanwhile, what they worry you, they're totally different. You get sweetie, you get infection. Do you understand? What you supposed to take, what go cure your infection, you go to take Panadol. You know, go cure them. Nigerian government need to understand the problem. Listen to the both parties. This Fulani where they go by people, what really be the problem? Sit down and ask them dialogue. Do you understand? Let's know what be the problem. We really know. These Benue people, what is really going on? No, and when I talk about dialogue, I'm not talking about the one where we say now just to carry on and say people of interest. They'll go carry all these people. Next thing they'll go from the back. They'll tell them the attack. I'm not going to put a blame on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Do you understand? You know why? Because before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came into power, this thing don't happen. The question is, when does it stop? When does it stop? Now, the people that they do project for Yelwata now. I'm doing a borehole in Yelwata because when I went there, they use well. Now, well, they take fetch water. They don't get water. So they do borehole. The people where they do the borehole now for the community, they cannot go because that road no good. That place no good. Gunshots everywhere. And they fear for their life. And guess what? This is one of the reasons that sets that state back. That state bill, I said they still live in 1940. That's the most underdeveloped state I've ever been to. After that one, Bayelsa. Bayelsa people moan and no verse, but it's just the truth. Your state is underdeveloped. After that state, now Bayelsa, Benue State is the most underdeveloped state I've ever seen in my life. Why? Because no investors cannot come. See now, people where they do borrow for me, they no fit go. Investors cannot come. So at what point do we have peace in all of these states? Where go make investors fit come and make those other people start to enjoy some kind of privilege where we say we dey for the secure part of Nigeria, they stay. All these things where Lagos they enjoy. A lot of states suppose they enjoy them. But because there's no security in those places, those people will have to live in abject poverty because they can only do menial jobs. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the IG of police, the chief of defense staff, the chief of army staff, when does it stop? People are actually crying every day. That's just the question, nothing more. It is way more important than anything at this point. Like I said, if we keep quiet for this thing, I get why I don't want to make the tempo of this thing by. If you keep quiet for this thing, it go linger, it go continue. Next thing, they go start to look for another location. What is the problem? And how do we move from this? We had better join forces together more as this government. Else you're going to learn and you learn the hard way when they decide to move across. Peace and love, don't play.